That was fucking clutch. Fucking Christ. Hello everyone, welcome to Spyro 2 Gateway to Glimmer. Now this is an emulator, not an actual disc, but bit of a cutscene, so we'll watch that first.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores. Yeah, I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto angrier.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, teeth like this, and they spit fire like this. Puh, puh. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the... beach?
Spyro's voice is different, by the way.
Stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Oh shit.
Well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons! Gah! Ow! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go! You imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who is that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
So Ripto is the Japanese name for Spyro. Bit of trivia for you there. Now, this emulator, it's just a PS1 emulator, but I'm using an Xbox One controller. And it works okay. It doesn't work too bad. I'm using D-pad controls, not analog, because I had a bit of trouble with it. I'm not sure if it was I'm actually using a different controller to one I was using earlier, but when I was testing it, it didn't work very well with the analog stick, but it might have been the controller, but it could easily be the game or the emulator. But D-pad's fine. Now, one thing I will talk about is the big elephant in the room, if you will. The infamous double jump in the game, which is where you can do this. So from this point here, you can jump onto here, which you're not supposed to be able to do. Now, my Let's Plays, if you will, they're nostalgia based really. So I'm going to be playing this game properly, at least in this series. Maybe later on I'll do some fun with some, you know, double jumping, seeing levels, because it's a game breaker, it really is. Having a double jump in a game where you're only supposed to be able to single jump in levels that are designed, you know, specifically for, basically they're designed in the knowledge that you shouldn't be able to double jump. It is a game breaking thing. But that isn't the point of this Let's Play series. This is nostalgia, it's just a playthrough, 100% playthrough. So we're not going to be doing that. We'll talk to Zoe.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she's asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress like this. That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
So yeah, a few things to talk about here. First of all, you'll notice when the enemies die, they don't drop a gem anymore. They seem to drop some kind of soul. It's hard to explain, but yes, some sort of soul type thing. And we'll come back to that a little bit later, what that's used for, but that is a change in the game. Different from the first game. And it was dropped after this game, which, I mean, it doesn't make too much of a difference. It's really the same thing, whether it drops a soul or a gem, but I kind of miss it, because it had a nice gameplay element to it.
Ah, you must be the dragon everyone is talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
Sure, buddy.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again, when you have even more gems.
So this is an example where you can actually use the double jump to get across that gap, which I could have shown, but as I say, for another time maybe.
To get a good look around, hold down the triangle button. Try using triangle to look around this cave. A
lot more tutorial type stuff in this game. You know, the first game just kind of threw you in there. The dragons would give you advice, but this has a lot more of a, as if you're a new player type deal to it.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of Glimmer as a sign of our gratitude. This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the homeworlds of Avalar.
So, few changes in this game. Here is a supercharged portal, and we'll talk to this guy. He'll explain it.
Great! The Superfly power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
Now, the reason that Superfly power-up is available is because if you'll see, when you kill that thing, the soul goes into it. So they have, each level I'm pretty sure has some sort of power-up that you have to use in a certain way. And it's a pretty cool element to the game. They did take it out in future games, and they, well, that specific way of doing it, they kind of kept it, but they changed it slightly. Come back to that.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me. Nice shooting! Follow me to the next lizard.
Grab the rock. So I think the best thing about this game that they've improved from the first game is that ability there. The ability to be able to run and jump and it be easier than having to, in the first game we had to like run up to something, stop, jump and then glide like that. The ability to be able to run, jump in a very smooth motion is very nice.
You can spit pretty far, Spyro! See if you can spit all the way to that lizard!
Did that not get him? Oh, it did. Okay, thank God. Did it not? I did. He had to get there and it's like, oh, he's gone. It's kind of funny.
To hit that lizard up high, you'll have to aim. Press and hold the triangle button to aim. Then press circle to spit.
It's interesting. See, I think he says that the last time. Maybe he doesn't. But I'm thinking maybe because I killed that guy. No, maybe he always says it there. I'm not sure. But yeah, the controls of Spyro are very different. You can probably see he also runs slower. Oh god, what have I done? Okay. He does run slower. Makes the game a little easier to control. But the ability to be able to get that height off your running and jumping, very, very helpful. High.
Yay! You saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
So yeah, you collect these orbs. I think there are 64 in the game. It's actually quite. This is going to be a hard. It's going to be a harder series to edit into different videos, just because there's only 3 worlds, but the worlds are like longer than the previous game. I mean, this level, you know, to get everything done, it takes about 10 minutes. And I should mention as well, when I say get everything done, I'm not going to be using that double jump method to get any items or things that I'm not supposed to get. Like, I'll show you in a second.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
Let's see. So over here, if you talk to this guy over here.
We gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. Looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
So basically, you just can't climb at the moment. It's an ability that you learn. But you can use the double jump method to go up to that place I showed you earlier, and you can actually fly into it through the wall because it's like a bit glitched. I won't be doing stuff like that because that is like a glitch of the game, but what I will be doing is something that I found out as a kid, which is where you can actually get into it by flying there. So I found that out as a kid, being able to fly in there. Obviously the double jump method is easier, but it's more glitchy, more cheating.
You got the Superfly power-up active. Now you can light the gem lamps in this cave. Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. For a while, I was afraid we were going to have to cancel tonight's baseball game. Here, somebody mix this orb in with the baseballs.
So yeah, with the opening cutscene and the length of this level, you know, you can probably see now it's about 20 minutes in, something like that. It is a significantly longer game. I mean, I didn't mention as well, but the first 5 minutes of the game is more story than you ever had in the first game. So, and I mean, this level had 400 gems in it, I believe. So the fact that this game, it just has more gems just in general. Shh, cutscene.
Oh no! Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi, I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
There are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
I got a little lost.
Spyro's going to help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is?
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talisman? If you come across
Awkward
any
silence.
orbs, they're important too, but I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
Hunter's voice was really weird there for a second when it said like Spyro's gonna help, and it's like, yes. It's very odd. Never heard him speak like that before, or since. He's a new character. We've like heard 2 lines of his dialogue. That's another thing I like about this game. They introduce, you know, like other characters, and these characters they're in the next 3 games. I know. Don't know about Hero's Tale. I think Hunter was definitely in Hero's Tale. Right, here's another thing here. I collected one down there. The live system is different. They're no longer those. I don't know what they were called, like Spyro heads. Those silver Spyro heads. They're no longer them. They are now what you see there. Those butterflies, those special butterflies, it's kind of cool.
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you go to.
So what I think I'm going to do is once I've done this world, I'll call that the video, and then start fresh in a new world next time. Because I say finish this world, sorry, I can't actually finish the home world until I've unlocked something. But yeah, it's not quite as cut and dry as the first game. There's a lot more backtracking. There's more kind of collect an ability, go back to a world, do stuff. So
Hiya, Spyro. Ripto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it. Press X to jump, then press X again while you're still in the air to glide.
So yeah, actually, I think Hunter does this whole thing with you in a second, we'll see. Oh, God.
Sparks, the dragonfly following you around is your health indicator, Spyro. The brighter he is, the more hit points you have.
So another thing that's nice is this, the water doesn't hurt you in this game anymore, and you actually, I said an ability, we'll see here, when you speak to Moneybags.
Sorry, Spyro. I'd love to teach you how to swim underwater, but not as much as I'd love to take your treasure.
So you need 500, and I'm pretty sure you can't get 500 from this world. I think you need to have, you need to do another world. Although we would have 500 if I'd done the double jump little glitch over the bridge in the first in Glimmer. By the way, talking of Glimmer, Gateway to Glimmer rather than Ripto's Rage. I love the name Gateway to Glimmer. I think it's got a bit of mysteriousness to it. Ripto's Rage is so just, I don't know, very American. But hey ho, everyone's
Hi,
opinion.
Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press X and hold it down to get more hang time.
I didn't actually know that, but
Okay,
I guess you just
not
do it
bad.
automatically.
Now, to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press X to jump, then press X again at the top of your jump to get the maximum glide distance.
Yeah, they use Hunter a lot as tutorials. They did it in the third game, I think, as well. The exact same thing.
Nice job! Now try to do a hover.
it froze for a
Press
second.
X to jump, then press X again to glide. Then when you reach the end of your glide, press triangle to hover. Hovering will give you extra height and distance.
Yeah, the hover in this game is really good. Like, a lot better than it was in the first game. In the first game, it just dropped you down. Whereas in this game, it's very nice.
Good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking start, jump, glide, and hover just before you get to the edge of the platform. Don't forget to press forward on the D-pad or analog stick when you hover.
So if you run and jump, you do get much nicer. It's a lot easier.
Wow, you're a pretty good athlete. If I hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real. For now, here's an orb for your collection.
Damn it. I wanted to be cheeky, see if I could get that. I couldn't. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing more that I can do in this world now. I have to go into Idle Springs or Colossus. I think I'm going to go into Colossus, and the only reason for that is I need swimming in Idle Springs. So what I want to do is go into Colossus. I think I can get 100% in that. Come back, buy the swimming, then go into Idle Springs. So that's my plan. Sorry that it didn't come out last week as well. I was ill. So this will be a weekly thing. And also the fact that the disc didn't work annoyed me, and just having a whole setup with an emulator. So hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.